Hi, I'm Steve Santagati. Have you ever wondered how you ended up where you are in your life, both geographically and in your career? A matter of fact, where you are in general. Welcome to my series called You Are Here, where I travel around the country in my tiny home, meeting regular people like you and me and finding out how they ended up where they are today in their lives. I hope you enjoy this.
I'm Mike King, and you are here. Over the radio, they were calling for an emergency helicopter to pick up wounded. Anyway, I ended up flying airplanes, night freight at night, pot from Jamaica and Colombia. I did 5 world record dives. So started off at 168 feet. I needed a change, so I travel fly fishing. I was born in Council Bluffs, Iowa. My dad was a military man, and he was a recruiter after. I enlisted in 1966 early and went over to Vietnam late '66. I was on the ground for 7.5 months as a combat engineer, and I go out TDY training with the mechanized infantry, straight leg infantry, and people that when they knew I was a pilot, they asked me if I'd fly. And I was in that state of I wanted action, that I could not stop getting the adrenaline rush. That's the way I am. Flying airplanes, night freight at night, pot from Jamaica and Colombia, and some of the trips were just unbelievable. But anyway, one particular flight, I was coming back in a twin engine. Bad weather, and once you leave, you know, you have to take what you get weather-wise. You don't follow flight plans. But I came back and had to fly through a severe thunderstorm. And this particular flight, I flew into St. Elmo's fire, where the props lit up on the plane from the static electricity and all the instruments. And the bad part about it is I had a bladder tank behind me and with bales of pot on it. And the air vent in the bladder tank, raw gas came out right in the middle of this electrical storm, and I knew if there was any spark, I was gone. My hair stood up. 5 world record dives. So started off at 168 feet. The world record was 122 feet at the time. And I didn't know they had world records in that. I did it, and the newspapers got a hold of it, and the Swimming Hall of Fame in Fort Lauderdale said that whoever dove off the building last night set a world record. So I needed a change, so I travel fly fishing. And it brought me to Tennessee. Not that many people know of the great trout fishing we have here. And that was 35 years ago.
What's something that you've discovered is a truism in life?
Well, people should slow down and respect each other. Think about the world situation now. Combat, war is not the way.